They'll get their 72 victories. It might take them a couple years.
Yeah, it didn't say how many. Yeah, how long it take, right?
We just have to wonder how long before something happens to Eric Spoelstra's family.
Yeah,
Pat Riley has to come back down and rescue the whole team and franchise.
Well,
but you win when you have the best player and the best coach, and that's where it's happening in L.A. right now. And Miami, they've got a lot of talent out there on that perimeter, but unless you got guys that can dominate the paint down low, you're not going to win. And we have yet to see that Eric Spoelstra can be that type of coach that Phil Jackson and Doc Rivers have already proven to be at the top of the heap.
And of course, in fairness, I mean, Doc, won 18 games before Kevin Garnett and those fellows showed up, too.
Well, and if Kevin Garnett went down to South Beach,
that would help.
Eric Spoelstra would become a lot better coach as well.
We are in the second quarter with 2:25 left, 47 to...
An extensive PTI investigation has revealed that the Los Angeles Lakers will not be going undefeated this season.
Oh, come on!
It's true. We bring in the coach of the Lakers, our old friend, Mr. Phil Jackson. Your dream of a perfect season ended in Denver last night, Phil. Kobe Bryant said, and I'm quoting, just another game in November. Is that how you see it as well?
Before the game, I told the team playing Denver in Denver is not just another game. It's a different game in the NBA schedule. So, no, I disagree with Kobe on that. There's a lot of animosity there in Denver. There's a lot of angst about us playing in Denver. There's a couple fights in the stands during the game. So, those things happen sometimes when we go into Denver. And Denver played a terrific fourth quarter, which I think was a lot of it due to their fans and a guy named Ty Lawson.
The game before that, Phil, Derek Fisher sort of lit into the team, saying there was an air of complacency and arrogance in the win over Minnesota. Had you detected any of that yourself?
Arrogance, I'm not sure that's the right choice. I think complacency, might be a word you could use. But in a game or season of 82 games, as a coach that's seen a lot of these games go by, it's really hard for teams to get up night in and night out. And sometime in the middle of November, players look up at the schedule and they say, man, we still have 75, 74, 73 games to go. We're still into the 70s and we're not even, this is still got a long ways to go. And they lose a little bit of it. They lose the thrust of that early season and, getting into the grind, and now we're into it, and now we got a loss, and we're into the season ourselves.
Phil, I want to ask you your thoughts on the Heat. I'm one of these people who says it's early, it'll be fine, they'll get together, they'll be better, but I am beginning to waver. Are you surprised by their early season struggles?
No, I'm not. They've had some tough teams. They've had Orlando, they've had Boston twice, they've had Utah. They haven't had a whole lot of chippies on their schedule yet. They're going to have a lot of fun romping over teams this season. And as I said yesterday at some point when somebody asked us if we could win 70 games, I said that's ridiculous, but Miami is a team that could. Maybe not this year, but they're a team that's talented enough that they could win 70 games sometime in their future. Not that that's that important, but it is a big number.
Last I checked, the Lakers, not the Miami Heat, are the two-time defending champs. Phil, how have you and maybe some of your guys taken this national obsession with a Miami team that hasn't won anything?
Well, their players are fun to watch. I mean, Wade and James particularly are great fun for viewers to watch. But, a team is something different. And you saw a team in Boston play. They played the first night against Cleveland. They played the second time they played against Boston, played against Miami. So you can see their effort as a team, as collective effort, is really remarkable. And teams win in this game regardless.
You've got a team, too. The Lakers are a team. They've been together a long time. They've won a bunch of championships. Magic Johnson says that what the Heat did motivated everyone on the Lakers in the offseason, including you. Is that true?
It made us pay attention, no doubt about it. We anticipate Boston's still going to be the cream of the crop in the East. They may have some injuries. They're older. The season schedule may, slow them down, their legs down a little bit. But, when it comes to the end of the run, I think Boston's going to be a team that's going to be standing out there in the East. And they've got 3 or 4 really good teams, Atlanta, Orlando, and Miami. So, you know, that's a pretty good conference now, and there's going to be a lot of competition out there. For us, you know, we have to deal with age, and we have to deal with getting through a season, you know, kind of getting Andrew in shape during the season, buying him in shape so that we can get our rotation back. And then we can be a full team, a team that we are supposed to be with all our, you know, additions and our strengths that we have from the past.
We'll get you out of here on something much lighter than that. On ring night, you let Bieber wear your championship ring. Any regrets on that move?
I didn't let him. I gave the ring to Jeannie. Jeannie put it on his finger. That was kind of like an indication about what's going on between the two of us, I think. But no, Bieber wore it, and there it is. It's a valuable ring worn by Bieber.
Thank you as always, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
My pleasure, guys. Good to talk to you.
We're taking a break. When we come back, how will Randy Moss do in his third